In Bedburg, Germany, a small, quiet town, our story ends on October 31st, 1589, with the execution of a supposed werewolf. One of the most brutal executions in history. This is the story of the werewolf of Bedburg. The story of Peter Stubbe, or Peter Stubbe. We don't even know if that's his actual name. He was a one-armed widower, a wealthy farmer. Peter had lost his hand in an accident earlier in life, his left hand. The events in Bedburg that would happen in the late 1500s were horrific and gruesome. Be advised, this video is going to have some graphic details of murder and cannibalism and execution. Quiet town of Bedburg in the late 1500s was awoken one morning to a horrible thing. The cattle had been mutilated in Bedburg, a farming community. They were shot. Then murders started to take place. Bodies were found. And one morning, a little girl was attacked in a field by what she claimed was a werewolf. Then, probably for retribution, a stampede of cattle came in and saved her. The town formed a werewolf posse and started hunting the beast. They trapped it. The beast had to gnaw off its own left paw to get away. Just so happened, Peter Stubbe, was missing a left arm from a previous accident and was accused of being a werewolf and attacking the town. He was brought into the police for questioning. Questioning in the 1500s meant torture. So he admitted to being in league with Satan since he was 12 years old. And he was given a belt, possibly from wrestling other werewolves and becoming the world werewolf wrestling champion. But he was given a belt by the devil himself that would turn him into a beast. And he could devour all sorts of things. And remember, this confession was given during torture. Is it reliable? The man was missing his arm before the incident with the little girl. Possibly. Did Peter Stubbe do it? Well, he went to trial and was found guilty. A few days later, one of the most brutal executions would take place. The town of Bedburg was going to show the world what happens to witches and werewolves when they disturb their quiet little community. Peter was taken to the wheel. A blunt axe was used to break his bones. His family would be joining him soon because they were found guilty too of harboring a werewolf. Pete was tortured before he was killed. It was horrific. Look it up. I'm not going to get into very much details. But after Pete was killed, executed, his head was removed. later to be put on display as a warning to all witches and werewolves that entered that community of what would happen to them if they were in league with the devil. A fire was started. His family was burned at the stake. Then Pete's torso, what was left of him, was placed on the fire. The whole family was executed, but no more werewolves. I urge you to look into this story, because it could be possibly his religion didn't line up with everyone else's. Or was it a jealous husband that claimed that Pete was a werewolf? Either way, he was burned at the stake with his family. But the murder stopped. Are werewolves real? From being on this planet 50 years, I know monsters exist. Mostly in human form. Thank you for watching. This video was an attempt to give people an idea of a Facebook group, MrBAllens is Everything, an idea of how these videos are made. If you get a chance and are a fan of the strange, dark, and mysterious, check out MrBallen, a former Navy SEAL turned YouTuber, now podcaster that tells stories of the strange, dark, and mysterious. Please check this guy out. He's great. It's an amazing thing to do, to just sit there and listen to stories of true crime and some historical events. It's pretty interesting. Thank you for watching this film. My name is Matthew Stone. If you have an opportunity, check out my new YouTube channel called The Warchive, South Carolina Military History. Thank you for watching. Have a great day.